Hello there, my name is James and... Oh, a magazine. Oh. Move over Lara? Seriously, what is with the moving? First it's move over Mario, now it's move over Lara? What next? Halo? Oh wait. Never mind. I don't know, I guess it's just a way to hype up a game to being the next big thing. Some succeed, some get swept under the rug before you realize. Now let's look into why this game was going to be the next big thing. Ah, there we go. Just looking at all the images on the right side of the page has gotten me intrigued. What about the review though? Well, I prefer to try and not read others' opinions before I play the game myself. So let me get the game out and... Oh. It's right there. And another cruddy case too. Urban Chaos was published by this publisher who published Tomb Raider, and is developed by this developer called Muckyfoot Productions. That's a company name. It's not only on the PlayStation, but the Sega Dreamcast and PC as well. But I grew up with this version, and it came out in May 2000, not only the month of my birthday, but also making you 15 years old to date. Good lord. Wait, what? I must have put it in a different game or something. This doesn't look like Urban Chaos. Yeah, it's Urban Chaos, alright. Maybe it's a trailer for a different game, maybe. Okay, the game has only been in my console for 2 minutes and it's already confusing the hell out of me. Oh no, now it's modern day? What? My biggest bet is that something absolutely absurd happens. After the confusion, it transitions to the celebration of 2000 and focuses on an alleyway gunfight action sequence that doesn't make sense at all. I love it.
Freeze! Police! Drop your weapons now!
I want to talk about this guy. He's freaking cool. He's like the Terminator in this scene. He chases the van, jumps off the rooftop onto the roof of a car, smashes it down, and still has the capacity to shoot the van with a shotgun without hesitation. I want to play as this fellow. So they catch one of them and...
Who the hell are you jokers? This ain't Halloween. Who the hell...
You said it, my fellow cop friend. And they have chain gun. Oh my god! That guy got obliterated. He got frickin' Robocopped. And the intro ends with a bang. Why not?
This would be the final reckoning.
That was awesome! We haven't even played the game yet and I'm already excited. Now we play as Darcy Stern, whom begins as a rookie cop that climbs up in the law enforcement, and according to PlayStation Magazine, the new game girl. I'll take your word for it. Just from the intro cutscene and front page of PSM, she seems like a strong character. Leaves are flying about. That's pretty cool. Considering we start off as a rookie, we have to go through the training stages. A physical test, a combat test, and a driving test. So let's blast through them. Physical training first. Officer Dean will explain.
Okay, Stan, this is your physical. I want you to negotiate the assault course within the time limit. For this test, you will be restricted to the course track. You will not be allowed to take shortcuts. At the end of the course, you must press the switch to stop the timer.
Pass the obstacles and press the button. Easy peasy. Oh my! Officer Dean's head looks like a mangled potato. And Darcy doesn't look too crash hot either. This is one of those PS1 titles where the character models never really dated well. I'll excuse it for now, but it sure does look freaky.
Go for it!
Darcy controls smoothly. There's no feeling of clunkiness whatsoever, and the jumping and climbing is responsive. Although, turning left and right in a still position is really sensitive, and it's very troubling when you're climbing up a complex platform. Also, for the sparing of your left thumb, I recommend using the analog stick instead of the D-pad. It kinda gets hurty after a while. Hurty, that's a word.
Jump up and grab that cable.
Actually, I jumped over the cable and still grabbed it. If you think I'm going to compare this training session, let alone the whole game, to Tomb Raider because of the "Move over Lara" quote, you are wrong. It wouldn't seem correct because Stern is an officer who has to complete this obstacle in order to go into the ranks, whilst Lara lives in a mansion and can practice at her own leisure for the global adventures she'll undertake. I'm sure I made that pretty clear. Okay, I made it to the top. What button do I press? How do I hit the switch? Which button? Which button? Oh, it's triangle. You know, a little icon would have been a nice notification there. Now for the combat training. The fighting system is a real joy. It does feel a bit blocky when the camera locks on, but it's well animated and fluid action keeps it satisfying. You've got your punching and kicking, but you're able to arrest criminals when you grab and throw them to the ground. But the best move is this slide kick. It's a difficult feat to accomplish, but oh, when you hit the enemy, oh, it's so satisfying. So, now it's on to the driving. I will say that these training sequences are very top-notch in explaining. Except for that button thing. Still would have been a nice notification. Alright, 3 laps around the course and geez Louise cranberry custard tarts. Driving is the loosest scheme of all the controls. It's fine when you keep it in a straight line, but going left or right and it's as loose as a goose slipping flying off the face of the camera. Whee! Crash! I'm probably gonna stick to foot throughout the game. Now that we've got the training out of the way, we can begin hitting the streets and resolving crime.
Also got reports of a mugging crew working your patch. Be good for citizen support if we brought in at least one of them.
Pick up an abandoned car and arrest the mugger. Fair enough. But is it just me or does Officer Dean sound like he belongs in the 50s? In a comic book. Hey, prostitute clones. That's something I never thought I'd ever say. I wonder what will happen if I grab one of them.
Drop dead pig!
Worth it. Heading on out and I'm not bothering taking your car around. Not after that experience. I might as well sprint. What I love while sprinting is this chase music that fades in. It intensifies the situation even when it's something minor. And you know what? The music as a whole is amazing. It fits right in with the game's atmosphere and might I say, urban. And sometimes it makes you want to dance. No, I'm not dancing.
Okay, Stern, take that heap of junk back to the compound.
Right here, Mr. Grouch. Good grief. Steady as I go, I guess. Let's try not to hit anything. Alright, now to catch a mugger and oh! Hello, random criminal bashing a civilian that's just taking it without hesitation in the streets. You're busted. Oh, I finished the level? That was easy.
And Mark Rose, you show off.
Hey, whoa! The menu screen changed to a rainy setting. That's pretty neat. Okay, the second mission is called The Jump and takes on a very high subject matter about a guy that is considering suicide. How are they going to deal with this type of situation? Let's find out.
Okay, rookie. Officer Leibniz just called in from the scene. Says the jumper's crazy as a loon.
Huh. Well,
Is that your best attempt at an Irish accent?
The guy's depressed because, oh lord, because he's been turned down by the UC Fire Department.
I would have actually preferred a rugged 50s grouchy voiceover from Officer Dean or Sergeant Brian than hear that. Okay, I'm just gonna sprint my way over and...
what you want? Okay, miss. Get moving. Don't you touch me! Huh? She's nuts.
I'm with Darcy on this one. And wasn't the Chun-Li? She is obliterating me. I couldn't get a single punch in and I have just this one slice of health left. Yeah, she's down for the count. And oh my, I'm oozing out blood. In a non-realistic way.
That'll be crack-sucking Susan. She's always plying a trade
Crack
down the parkway.
sucking Susie. What a wonderful name! Crack sucking Susie.
Darcy, we got a distress call in from Officer Miles. Meet him
Wait,
at Cletus Avenue
what?
ASAP.
Why? Must be really important then.
Jeez, it's a long way down. Stern, thank God you're here. I got a big problem.
Okay, Miles. Shoot.
Well, it's kind of embarrassing. Don't say this to the guys or nothing.
This isn't a man thing, is it? 'Cause if so, I gotta run.
No, it's a cop thing.
Yeah?
You see, I was working the crowd at the Jumpers building and my squad car got stolen.
Really? You lost your squad car? I'm the rookie here. It should be your responsibility. Okay. I'll do it. I'm not that mean.
Jerk. As if a rookie ain't got better things to do than look for his damn car. Miles is such a screw-up.
After looking around for Miles' squad car for a solid 5 minutes, I came across an investigation scene, which could have been missed quite easily. And that's the thing that this game does really well. The city and streets feel alive. The interactions with the people, the vehicles driving along, the detailed alleyways, buildings, and the leaves and litter. I'm not kidding about that. It looks really good. And you know, whilst I've been doing all this side stuff, the guy with suicidal tendencies is still up on the building. Hey, maybe this girl knows where Miles' vehicle is.
Ma'am? Yeah, honey?
Wow, this woman looks horrific. Then again, all of these characters look somewhat hideous.
Get out of here!
Okay, this isn't urban talk. This is 50s Broadway play about Brooklyn talk. Darcy is the only one that speaks like she lives in the year 2000. And Darcy is a likable character. She doesn't take things all too seriously, and she has some great lines. She can take care of herself, and I want to see her take on these so-called wildcats. Here's your vehicle, Miles. Cheers for wasting my time. Now to save the jumper, finally. You know, the main objective. And we climb up the building and slide down the ever-long cable and finally get to the jumper. And good gravy, this conversation is phenomenal.
All right, pal. Let's go.
Huh? Where did you come from?
The sky. Now let's take this nice and easy.
But I want to be a fireman!
And the award for best line delivery in a supporting role goes to Mr. Barnaby! Yay!
But I want to be a fireman!
Screwed it up. You screwed it up!
Listen, pal, if I come down from this building empty-handed, I'm gonna get it in the ass. So don't push me.
Oh no, I might hurt you this high up, but I'm staying put, officer.
Now wait up.
Officer? Officer? Officer Barnaby! I want to be a cop!
Yeah? Well, I'll put in your application personally.
You will?
Sure, follow me.
Right on!
So Darcy uses her woman's touch to lure Mr. Barnaby away from the edge and resolves the dramatic situation. They took a serious matter and created a hilarious and strange end to it. Bravo! Bravo! Now the third mission is not even worth talking about. The title pretty much explains it for itself. Darcy has to find a criminal holding a specific gun and retrieve it. And because it's a gun hunt, we gotta find leads. So you ride a car to try and find an old codger named Deeks around the park and ask pedestrians if they've seen him about the place. When you find him, he'll give you the whereabouts of the gun, then start your sprinting because vehicles are an abomination in this realm. We head into an alleyway and uh-oh, it's Deeks in alcoholic mode? No, it's just a different character altogether that is a replays a model of Deeks, but I'm questioning how he didn't break a leg. So the drunken man gives you a first aid pack that I don't need and I then become lost. I find a couple of criminals up on the roof, take them down, and then nothing! Nothing happens, so I begin throwing coke cans around the place because the environmental physics are a joy to mess about with. After I run around the area, I get an immediate scene of a person to arrest or eliminate. So, arresting time begins, I get the gun, and level complete! That was all for one singular gun. One gun. Uno, ichi, moja, talk. One gun is enough for all of us. One gun is enough for all of us. I shall continue. Oh dear, there's a high disturbance of wildcats in the park this time, and we gotta bring them down. More sprinting ahoy for a few blocks, and now it's time to take on these mean-spirited gangsters. And there's only 3 of them. Some threat. Alright, that takes care of them, and
Who the hell's that?
that, Darcy, is our mortal lord from the intro.
Roper.
You see, he cannot be hurt by your hand. He will not flinch one bit. And he can slide drift. After both you and Roper take the remaining Wildcats to the ground, Roper discusses that there is more to the Wildcats than you think.
No buts. There are 3 leaders meeting tonight at the UC baseball park. So, if you bring one of them in, grill him for a while, he may tell you what you need to begin your journey. Now I must go.
A meet tonight in the baseball park? I think I'll go along and sniff around, and I'm gonna find out about you too, Roper.
But he's good though. I think. Alrighty, now Stern is officially an officer, yay! Like Roper said, there's a meeting going down with the 3 gang leaders in the baseball park stadium, and we have to at least capture one of them. Now to try and find a way to get in. Oh geez, not that way! Oh, this place is well guarded, they will most definitely attack on sight if you get close. I mean, look at my elf. I have a quarter left. The Wildcats really want to take you down this time, no matter where you are. Well, here's the entrance, let's try and spread from... Well, that happened. Okay, so there is a way to get in there, but it's a tad complex. First off, we have to run to the back alley of the baseball stadium, but the guards holding the fort are keeping it locked up due to the situation that is happening, and aren't allowed to let anyone in without permission from a guy named Wild Bill. Wild Bill? Okay. Who in the year of 2000 would have been nicknamed that, huh? Just as I thought. No goddamn communication whatsoever. They say that he's in a nightclub. I'm gonna enjoy this. Hey, if it isn't Mr. Barnaby!
Hey, Wild Bill. I don't know. What you asking me for?
You won't be getting an award this time. So I talked to this beefcake that says that Wild Bill isn't in the nightclub, but at Pachita's Mexican Diner. I head on over there, and it's Deeks. This city is filled with clones. Apparently Wild Bill was the baseball team manager a month ago, till the Wildcats came. He grants us access through the back, and my oh my, it's a challenge to get in there. I had a bit of a tough time trying to find how to get up, but after a couple of difficult jumps and obscure platforming, I made it. Now that we're in, it's finally time to use some weapons, and we have a nice line of weaponry to choose from. Your standards, pistol, shotgun, assault rifle, grenades, yada yada yada. I personally like using the shotgun because it has a nice kick to it. Let's get down there. Whoa! Did I just go for the umbrella? Well then. Okay, the camera's quite irritating now considering I'm in this tight space. I know there's an enemy below, but I can't see him whatsoever. I hope my trajectory is right. Holy! I just I jumped down and I shot him. I didn't even see where he was. Oh, that was so cool. Oh, that was awesome. I better continue playing the game. Oh, that was so awesome. I cannot even be bothered arresting every single gang member. If they're gonna shoot at me, then I'm going to shoot back. Come on, give it all you got. I think you're all done. Man, they just keep on coming. I feel like Stallone or Schwarzenegger in this part. I'm just gunning everyone else down whilst no one is like inflicting any damage on me. I'm literally killing everyone without hesitating. Now that I've killed everyone in the field, it's time to catch one of the leaders. Yeah, I got one!
Now to get you back to the station, boy, we got a hole put aside for you and all your friends.
And that is where I'm going to leave it there, folks. I don't want to spoil the rest of this game for you, because I'll just say this. When a certain murder investigation takes place, it gets really interesting. If you ever come across Urban Chaos at a flea market or the online shopping websites, I recommend buying it. Just get a better case than I've got. Ugh. It's not an absolutely perfect game. In most parts, it looks very dated, and the driving. Oh god, the driving. But the many good things outweigh the flaws. And I had fun. That's the key word. Fun. Sadly, the developers of Urban Chaos, Muckyfoot Productions, went out of business in 2003. This was their first game that they made. And then, in the year of 2001, they made a game called Startopia, which I didn't even know about. And then their last game was Blade 2, which honestly isn't a good way to go out. But on a sort of positive note, if you're looking for a sequel of Urban Chaos, well, if you went in the future of 2005, you would come across Urban Chaos Riot Response, made by the people that did the Arkham series, Rocksteady. So, anyway, my name is James, and this is my game. I bid you adieu. Bye bye. Now to see this review. Let's see what they gave it. Wow, not even a single mention of... I'll see you the next time.